forgot to do it again. Hold on. Let me do this real fast. See, it's become a, hello, good morning. It's become a new thing. Where is it? Monetization. No, I gotta do it here. Hold on. Hold please for one momento. I gotta fix something because I don't want ads. Stupid thing. Off. Done. Save. Do it. Okay, there it goes. All right, so I hit save. Okay, there it goes. Okay. Hello, my loves, and welcome in. We are here for Whatchu WIPin on Wellness Wednesday. That's so silly. Well, let me get to the chat so I can say hello. We have a special guest today. I have someone joining me for coffee. Okay. Oh, I'm thumb number 7. Hey, hit those for a girl. So I think there's 2 of them. Good morning, Lorini Beanie, Penny Shrum, Tammy's Crochet Corner, Cindy Hawk, hello, Jacqueline. There's a big Irish hook and my Wonder Twin. Oh no, my freaking thing is upstairs. My hook is upstairs. I'm in trouble. And my Wonder Twin powers activated. Hello. Okay, so let's see. I think I got it all now. Okay, she's there. She'll tell me when she's ready. But, yeah, see, un momento. She said, hold please. So anyway, how are you guys doing? I have to make some amendments and addendums and corrections to my, see, you can't. You got to have me say it 3 or 4 or 12 times before it's actually correct. So luck of the draw 12. We're going to talk about that some more. Luck of the draw 11 won't even be done until July 10th. I thought when she said July 10th, she said to start. Anyway, so we'll talk about that. We're going to talk about luck of the draw. We're going to talk about the new design. We got the new design. I'm doing luck of the draw 10 luck of the draw 11 to test it. So, ooh, it looks pretty and big and screen. I'm so happy. But, yeah, so we got some things popping off. That's all I've been really working on. Tell you what. Ooh, swinging on a porch swing. That's my favorite place to be. Are you ready? You ready? Okay, here she comes. Hit the thumbs. Okay. On your mark, get set. Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Look who I found. Look who I found.
I'm going to tell Jaxie things 8 times before it sinks in.
You just got to get me when I'm not working 3 tasks at the same time.
Yeah,
okay.
I get it.
Tam. Hi, Tammy. So luck of the draw 11 will wrap July 10th.
July 10th. Yeah, that'll be week 10.
The last is week 10.
Yeah.
So we're going to give ourselves 2 weeks to recoup. You go.
Yeah, and then we'll start luck of the draw 12 on July 31st.
And it's the Wonder Twin Boggy style. Get down, get in, get on. Yeah. My thing's upstairs.
I know, it's okay. And Jaxie wrote the
here's a crystal for you. But yeah, I'm so silly. Oh, see, we rock biters. We're the rock collectors. So all right, so get ready. Get ready, you guys. Look at the draw 12 is going to be Wonder Twin Boggy style.
Yeah, and Jaxie wrote the pattern this time, so I don't have to.
I got the thing.
You got the thing going.
Madonna.
Yeah.
I got inspired.
You did.
I got inspired because Madonna popped in. Madonna has been away, and she popped in and said hello. And she's been popping in when she can. She's always here lurking in places, but she actually hit the button. I was so happy to see her. She looks so beautiful. I love her.
My queen.
My queen, my green queen. Yeah. So in doing that, see, we had Wonder Twin and I. In fact, I have one right here.
Oh, the Drunken Madonna. Yeah, we used it in the Wonder Twin shawl.
Yeah. So, and this is going to be released. This is going to be released someday.
Someday.
Someday over the rainbow. So this was one that Mama Swift and I had made, and we had some yarn and stuff made for it, and it's called Hugs Are Free. But that right there is the Drunken Madonna Pico crown.
Yep.
It's right here. That is the Drunken Madonna Pico crown. And then down here is Drunken Madonna. So what the Drunken Madonna stitch is, what is that, you say? So the Madonna stitch was deemed the Madonna stitch by Madonna.
It's the sedge.
It's the sedge stitch, S-E-D-G-E. And it's double, half, single. Double, half, single. But we call it drunken because we go down the hill and then up the hill. So we go double, half, single, then single, double, single, half, and then double. So it does the little you know. Yeah. So get on board. That's what this is. It's the Drunken Madonna. So you can see how it's up and then down.
Madonna used to make lots of blankets for donation, baby blankets, and that's the stitch she just loved. She always used the sedge stitch. So we called it the Madonna stitch, and then we did the Drunken Madonna stitch. So
because she loves her Bud Light.
She does. She does. Her watery
we haven't named it yet, though.
We'll come up with something.
Yeah, we have a month.
We can let the peoples name it.
The beautiful.
Yeah, people. Kind of does look like butterflies. Yeah.
I saw the little flutterbys in there too. Yeah. See, so I'm making this so it is a perfect size and counts for luck of the draw. We are going to be doing 4 inches a week. So at the end of this, you would be able to do a 40 by 40 or do one more repeat to make a 40 by 50.
Cool.
So, and I'm doing it. Oh, I left that one upstairs. I'm also doing a solid color one that can be used for anything. It doesn't have to be luck of the draw. And I'm using that Colorama Halo in the blue. So pretty.
I'm just
coming out so pretty.
Sitting here sewing ends and just finished a couple of days. Craig's Granny Meets Virus Kaleidoscope. I'll show you.
Yeah. That one is so pretty. I can't even right now.
Really is pretty.
I can't even right now.
Yeah, I used it. I used the purple ombre, red hat ombre in purple and white that you sent me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I love how it comes off the edges, makes those triangles. Yeah.
It's the pound plus.
Huge. It's huge. Huge.
It was
supposed to end. It was supposed to end with 10 rows of the granny stitch. I didn't. I did 5 because it was getting so big.
Yeah.
It's a queen size bed now, but it's such a pretty pattern. So yeah, go over to Fiber Spider. That's where I got this from. It's really pretty. So I'm just sewing all the ends.
That's Granny Meets Virus Kaleidoscope because he turns it on the bias.
Right, it turns on the bias. Yeah, it's really
gorgeous. Gorgeous. I
started making it for my granddaughter for her new room because my son-in-law just bought a house a couple months ago, and I was going to send it to Quinn, but it's too big, so I'll make her something else. So this one will go in inventory.
Yeah. Oh, so beautiful, Manuela. Hello.
Yeah, it came out.
Yeah.
Nice.
So fuzzy bud. A fuzzy bud. She got a fuzzy bud.
Yeah, isn't it nice, Manuela? I like it. It's a fun pattern to do. It just flows, once you get going.
Yeah. It's in his construction is always very simplistic. Yeah. He doesn't go all elaborate on his construction work.
You don't have to with pretty stitches,
Mm-hmm. I enjoy, and and what I love about Fiber Spider is he takes the time to make sure that everything is just so. Yeah. If it starts to crinkle, he ain't doing it. He's not going to fix it in the next one. He's one of those ones that starts crinkling, he's ripping it out and starting over because he doesn't want it.
It's on you, not him, because he's very thorough with this.
Yeah.
So, I'm happy.
He is master. He really is. He is
I
really
started this last Thursday. I finished it on Sunday, I believe.
Yeah.
I just haven't sewn the ends in yet. So.
I've done that one too. I loved the one I just did for Gary's spring mood board, and it was the granny trellis. So it was like 2 rows of grannies, no, 3 rows of grannies, 3 rows of trellis. And excuse me, it's so beautiful. And it really gives a lot of stitch definition. And where those trellises are, when it pulls, it makes a really pretty design.
Yeah.
So yeah. But
he does a good job.
Yeah. I really want to look at that new one he just put out.
We just finished
the mullion fillet something. I've never seen nothing like that before in my life. I was like, I need to go look at that. But then I got working on this one. So.
This one last night. This is Yanbi Warm and Cozy in colorway mustard. I used 3 skeins of it. This is the winter ice shawl from Annie's.
Oh yeah. Oh, that one popped up.
It's a pretty one.
Yeah. It is very. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's gorgeous. Yeah. Even in the yellow, I think the yellow is so like spring and fresh. And
it can go all year. I thought because it's the color. It's like I get a little bit of a halo to it, just a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's not what I would call a fuzzy yarn. But yeah, so I used an 8mm hook with a 4-weight, and
that's beautiful.
It came out pretty. It's supposed to have tassels. But not my thing.
I'm not a tassel kind of. I don't like tassels. It makes the project not able to launder it.
Yeah,
you can't wash it.
They get all matted. I don't. Yeah.
They get matted, and I don't care for fringe. I mean, I love the look of fringe if you never have to wash it.
So it's kind of lightweight. So it's springy in the fabric, but the color is a mustard, so it would take you right through. Fall and winter, but you know me, I wear mine this way, so
yeah. Is this the kerchief?
Yeah. So
oh yeah, I've been working. Talking about one. Still catch up. People are talking about the cow. Did you do your cow this month or this week?
Yeah, I did it on Monday.
I gotta catch up. So I'm still working on my fence. Yeah. So I'm still working on the fence, but yeah, I've been working on mine too. But
it's getting big.
I got my fence. Yeah, it's getting really big.
Just waiting for the border now.
And at first I was going to use this. I was going to stop at the 40 by 40. And I'm like, no, this is for my bed. I'm going to keep this one. I don't really keep a lot of blankets. I always like either make them for people or I donate them. This one, especially because this has been my favorite design so far. It flows. It's beautiful. It's got texture. It's got color play. Yeah, yours is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. See, when it's color controlled, it's so gorgeous. But I purposefully, and I know you hate it, but I purposefully didn't color control this one. Yeah, I did it on purpose. So I want to show how to use
another one in 3-weight. Because this one's so big, But I left the white attached because I'm going to border it in the white.
Yeah.
The white with the border out. What I did, I changed colors on the front post rows, so you get that ridge. It really stands out.
That ridge pop. Yeah.
I love this pattern.
I like the little line that it puts across the bottom.
That's where I switched colors.
Yeah.
Every time it was a front post round, that's where I switched.
Yeah, me too.
Except in the beginning.
In the beginning because we had to develop the center. Yeah.
I want to frame out that center with the purple. So I know it looks taupe, but it's not. It's Karen 1 pound in fig.
Yeah, that's that light purple.
Yeah, it's like a light purple. So.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
Yeah, it's coming through very gray on the screen. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. But I'm glad. I wanted it neutral.
On the moon, but they can't make a camera show what purple looks like.
And it looks more like an heirloom piece to me with a neutral color. So that's why I chose the colors.
Absolutely, so beautiful. Your work is.
And I had enough. Thank you. I had enough of that yarn, so that also came into play because.
Yes, beautiful.
I'm not buying yarn.
Ooh, Manuela's using ombre,
Oh,
variegated.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So I'm just sewing ends, and on this one, I just finished a nubbly stitch afghan that I did. It's all nubbly, back and forth nubbly.
Oh, I love that. See, Mama Swift and I do an elaboration or a modification on the
Our
nubbly
nubblies are on both sides.
Yeah, we don't do the row of half doubles in between. We do nubblies on every row, so it makes it textured on both sides. If you haven't noticed by now, Mama Swift is a very, like, the back of her blanket has to be dialed.
Always the same.
Like, you can be able to look at any of her work on either side. When she designs her own stuff, it always looks good from both sides. And that's why, you know, what we've been doing is making it so it doesn't matter what side you have it on, the blanket looks good.
Right. I don't like a front and back of a blanket. I like, I mean, obviously some of them you know what I mean? But yeah, so I did two. I just do two. When I start out, I do 2 half doubles. I do a row of doubles first, and then I start nubbly stitch back and forth. But on the ends, I do 2 half doubles. So it gives you a built-in border.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing on here too. See how I've got 4 half doubles it makes an edge before you get into the stitch. I did that. And I got that idea from, what is it, Mama in a Stitch? Yeah, I don't know. What was that knitter that we're doing the blankets? It's Mama in a Stitch. Yeah, she does that. She always does like the borders as she goes. And I love that for us because then we don't have to go back.
Right. Right. Texture on both sides, fuzzy butt. Yeah, I like that, you know.
And that's what, I mean, like, I don't know if you actually purposefully did it, but it worked out the way it did on Marshmallow Kiss, is that, like, when you look at one side, the big poofs are maybe purple. And then when you flip it, it's the poofs are a different color. So it's like if you alternate the colors on Marshmallow Kiss, you turn it on one side, it's one color. You flip it over and it's the other color. It's
mine like that because you used multicolored yarn. I didn't. I used solid yarn, so it's the same on both sides.
Yeah, I changed.
But the poofs are, you know. Yeah.
Oh, I had it right here.
Yeah, I like texture. You know.
I had it right here.
Yeah, but the nubbly stitch is supposed to be only on one side. It's supposed to be a row of nubblies, and then you do a row of either singles or half doubles, and then when you come back around, you do the nubblies again. So they would only pop out on one side, but I like it on both sides, so I just keep going back and forth.
You can't really tell because I did it.
No, because it's solid colors.
It's solid. But when you switch colors every row, it'll make it look like it's 2 different blankets.
Right.
Where's my original? I think it's upstairs. The original really shows it.
Over there. I got a pile over there of buggy blankets that are done. I'm going to do a video and show them all before I bag them up and put them in storage till August because I got to get them out of here. I must have 26 of them done, something like that. There's 2 more coming. 2 more coming with luck of the draw. So yeah.
Yeah, and get ready. Oh, tonight, calling all cards, special announcement. The Boggy Brigade has been canceled tonight. Juan is on vacation. Lynanne is traveling. Lynette is just doing things. And Nancy had to take a break. For those of you that don't know, her puppy, Sadie Mae, was bitten by a rattlesnake and did not make it. So not the baby puppy, Georgie is okay, but there was a rattlesnake and it bit her 3 times. So they rushed Sadie to the vet and she didn't make it. So Nancy is beyond shattered right now. So let's just send lots of love to her. So Boggy for tonight is canceled. I thought about just going on by myself and talking more about the new patterns and stuff that are coming out and discussing exactly what Boggy is, but 2 times in one day is a lot for me. Yeah. Especially as soon as I get off here, I got to work the day job. So,
well, it's weaving ends Wednesday for me. Get a lot of ends.
Lola, not in the same stitch.
Not in the same stitch.
Single, treble, single, treble, single.
Right. And then when you come back around, go ahead. Sorry.
just what it does is you have your single and then your treble, and then the next single pulls that treble down and makes it poof.
Right. And when I come back around, I do a treble in the single and a single in the treble.
Yeah.
All the way back. So it gives you, nubblies on both sides. It's like a mock bobble. I mean, it's just, it gives you that texture.
But there's a stitch like that. There's another one where you work, when you flip, you work you alternate. It's like you're alternating the stitches. But so the true nubbly stitch is single, treble, and then half doubles back, and then single, treble. So all of the bumps are on one side. But we like to put bumps on both sides. It is a yarn eater. If you haven't noticed, texture, big time yarn eaters. Most of her blankets are yarn eaters. You need to have like 3,000 yards because she loves the posts and the trebles. And there's no substitute for that texture.
Yeah, I know. If you don't do it, it's funny because I hadn't done it for a while either. And I picked up my hook and I was like, oh yeah, I remember. Because we've done it so much,
Right. Yeah.
We used it as a border on a lot of things. It makes a great border, a nice edge.
It makes a wonderful border for Boggy Creek if you don't have a lot of if you don't have a lot of depth to, like, you need something that's less than an inch. Because that just keeps it right along the side without a lot of height.
Yeah, and it gives you that little bit of texture around,
Yeah, and I put it on almost every single blanket I make. I use the nubbly edge.
Right. It's not that one. No, it's not the Suzette. It's different, honey. Yeah.
No, Fuzzy. Yeah, that's Suzette stitch. But the nubbly is single, treble in the next, single in the next, treble in the next. And we have almost I have several tutorials that show that nubbly stitch, but we'll do it again because I'll do it on the tutorial for this new blanket. I don't know what we're going to call it. I want to call it something that doesn't make it just for Boggy,
like catching butterflies.
Yeah, I mean, they do look like little flutterbys.
Yeah.
But when you look at it, when it's all one color, I should have brought that one all in one color one down here. They don't look like butterflies.
No.
They almost look like little faces. So I don't know if I don't really want to do Sister Sedge, the Sister Sedge blanket. I don't know. Play instead of Sister Sledge. You know how I always play off of words. Cat eyes. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll come up with something.
Up and down the hill.
Yeah. Something. Well, that's why,
the Jack and Jill.
They don't have to be just for Boggy. I mean, my 3 patterns, it can be funny.
I'm doing one in a solid color using that halo. And that one, of course, I'm still going to do Boggy dimensions just because, people always want those counts. But it's a completely different blanket when it's done in one color.
Yeah. Well, all of them,
Yeah. I mean, when you do it luck of the draw, and then you do it like just one color or color control. You can really color work. That's kind of what I've been focusing on lately is you can have the most beautiful pattern. And if you use the wrong yarn, that beautiful pattern is lost in the yarn. Yarn choice is everything.
I just saw 2 posts on Facebook within the last week. Someone did the ripples in the creek and the green ombre, red hat ombre in the green. Oh my God, it's beautiful. All in that one color. And then someone did textured cabin all in a deep pink, all in the solid. And it looks so different than the stripes that we use for Lucky.
It does. It really changes it. And if you use a variegated yarn on a textured pattern, you're going to lose your texture. You'll feel it, but you won't see it.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to really work on in like my next kind of content that's going to be presented is going to be color choices everything. And I will show you how you can take the most beautiful pattern, do it in the wrong yarn, and it looks the blanket's like ew. What ew? And that's where we lose our Crojo. Because, I mean, it's like you're not going to put an ash blonde on a Hispanic woman. You know, it's like there's certain colors that just don't go.
Right.
Something just doesn't belong here.
Well,
and
that's how I feel about Juan's Cal Wildflower Oasis. It needed to be simple to show those stitches, in my opinion.
Absolutely. Because I have seen a couple people that have done it in full variegated yarn. The whole thing is variegated. And I mean, you lose that beautiful stitch work, but it's still gorgeous. Don't get me wrong. But you lose all of that beautiful stitch work.
It just
you
gets lost.
See it. Yeah, it gets lost.
Yeah, and I've seen a few photos up on the group with solid colors, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. You know, you see every stitch. You know, it's just but it's just live and learn and practice and trial and error. And so I have put colors together before that I didn't think would work, and then all of a sudden it's like, this works. Or if it doesn't, rip it out instead of
exactly like Juan's original cowl that he was doing with that bright green right in the middle. And we were both like, I don't know, that's kind of off-putting. My eye is drawn right to that bright.
Now that he's done more of it.
And he tied it in. That's what I kept saying. You got to throw that same green in a couple more rows, and then at the end have a little strand of that to pull that green through the project. And now it's gorgeous.
Yeah. It looks better.
Yeah.
But to me, like, I just my eye goes straight to that, and you lose everything else.
Yeah.
When you throw one bright color in that blanket, that's all your eye would be drawn to.
It does get drawn to it.
So that's just my opinion. I mean, everyone feels differently, you know. I'd rather keep it simple. Kiss it. Yeah. Keep it simple, stupid. I tell myself that all the time.
That's right.
Simple is sometimes
it
much
wouldn't be
better.
a thing if it wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
So let's talk. We got half an hour here. Do you want to stay up for wellness?
No, it's fine. You do your thing.
Okay, you can stay up here. I don't care if you're right there.
You can do your thing. That's all right.
Okay. All right. So let's see. Let me get my.
I'll go down. You guys can you can do your thing with that.
Okay. I love you. Thank you for coming.
I love you. Bye, everybody.
Okay. All right. Hello. So we have been doing some really good work with the wellness. And I don't know about you, but it has been helping. We just missed 11/11. If any of you were here at 11/11 and you did your thing, I'm very proud of you. But let me get to my list real fast. I hope everyone's having a beautiful Wednesday. It's supposed to be very hot today. While you wait, hydrate. That's Stale Cracker says, while we wait, we hydrate. So whenever you have an opportunity to hydrate, drink something, have a sip, pour you a drink, have your sips. Let me see here. All right, let me go here. Skirt. No, I don't want you. Go away. Oh, I forgot to put show notes on the last week. Sorry, I'll do that after. Okay, so here we are. So the mindful work that we have been working on. Let me get here so I can see my loves. There you are. Okay, live chat. Okay, here we are. All right, so what we've been working on, and because we have work to be done, that's what I've been saying, mindful and wellness days, here we are. So the first we had were the baby steps. We're just kind of going to do a quick recap. So we had our baby steps. Making tasks that are attainable. Instead of giving yourself a list of 20 things and then you look at that going, oh, where do I start? No, we're starting maximum of 3 things on your list today. That's a baby step. Those 3 things, at least 2 of those things should be attainable. The third one may be a little harder to obtain. So maybe 1, my baby steps for today. Today, it was a struggle to get out of bed. So I am going to give on my list was I got out of bed today. Hey, I succeeded. I did that. Success. Get to check it off. Number 2, is I'm going to make sure to drink 3 of my big glasses of water today. I can't check that till the end of the day, but I'm working on it. I'm working. Okay. And then maybe my third one is I threw in a load of laundry today and actually put it away. Things that are obtainable, that make you feel successful when you finish it. Those are the baby steps. Instead of this list of 20 things that you can barely get one thing done, you feel very unsuccessful, right? So attainable goals. We want attainable goals. And we're not going for goals for the month, the week, the nothing. We're going for today. Baby steps. Okay? You will feel more successful. And with the success, you find courage, strength, so like consciousness. You're more not self-conscious. You know you can do it. You have the power. And you showed yourself. Okay? So next one is that we're polishing our armor. We're polishing our armor. This is actually, I was telling you guys, you just touch your, this is part of it. What was it called? Abhyanga? Anyway, you're stimulating your nervous system. You're also polishing your armor. I'm touching all of my skin. I'm touching everywhere. You can tap, you can rub, you can do little circles. And you start your mornings off with that. You're also polishing your armor. I'm getting ready for the day. No, you shall not pass. That wolf is not coming for my throat. We're going to polish our armor. And we're going to know that we have the strength to not let ugliness in, right? We're going to be strong. And we're going to show ourselves by taking baby steps. Breath work, 11-11, 2 times a day, 1 60-second. Just, it's all I'm calling you guys to do. That is to take 60 seconds, a minimum of once a day, and you have 2 times to do it. I set an alarm. I even put up a little thing for you guys. You're more than welcome to save it, screen grab it. It's a minute and a second. So it's 60 seconds of just quiet. Well, it wasn't really quiet. That was popping. Birds and chimes, and it's just like a timer to sit and breathe. And when it's over, you know your 60 seconds is done. Okay, so that's there. If you want it, you don't know how to screen grab it, email me. I'll send you a copy of it. So if it's on your phone, you see that 11-11, go into your phone, hit play, and sit for 60 seconds. Breathe for 60 seconds. In for 4. Hold for 1, out with noise, shh for 8. If you do that, you're going to feel so good after that. 1 minute, that's all I ask. There's some people that are doing both times a day, 1 in the morning, 1 at night. It's very helpful, very cleansing, very centering, makes you keep focus. Okay, so breath work, 1 minute a day, 60 seconds, it's all you need. Now, grounding. I have been up in the dirt. Digging, pulling weeds. I'll go out to take the garbage out, or I'll go to put it, like I told you guys, I got this little thing of bird seed for my finches. It's for my little finches. And instead of having a bird feeder that pulls other animals and things that we don't want, I take 1 handful, just like you would feed your dogs, and I put 1 handful out on their little dish. They eat it. I've been watching them. They are enjoying making a mess. I have a little bird bath. When I turn the water on, they play. So I got in there and I was getting my hands. In fact, I can't get all this dirt out from underneath my fingernails. But it felt so good. Took an allergy pill, took the steps I need for my allergies, and got out there and got myself in the dirt. Dirt, rocks, just playing with nature. Earth things, sand, dirt, grass. Get your toes in the grass. So good. Grounding. And then the last one we were working on was mirror, mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? I want you to say something kind, something sweet, something uplifting. We all look in the mirror at least once a day. You see your reflection in something at least once a day. And I want you to start triggering yourself You see yourself instead of going, oh gosh, dang, you are beat up, girl. No, hey girl, them grays are looking, you're getting them stripes. Say something sweet. I challenge you to once a day. Here we go. This once a day thing to say something sweet or kind to yourself. I've already done it 3 times today. I looked in that and I started to go, oh, dang girl. Ooh, you looking a little rough. And I said, dang sis, you out of bed today. Hi. I said something sweet to myself. As I was walking by, I was like, not bad for 50. Not bad for 50. Looking good, girl. And I already started my day feeling good. All right. So the mirror. All right. Oh, Mimi. Thank you, Tam. 7 months. Hi, sweetheart. But yeah. So yeah, that's what we want to do. We want to manifest. Nobody else is going to be, you see, you will not allow someone else to be disrespectful or unkind to you if you're kind and respectful to yourself. Like, I'll tell you, since I started doing this one, the mirror from last week, I've noticed. I'm like, you shall not pass with that garbage. You know, coworker was being snotty and entitled. And I was like, look, we all have a job to do here. And I'm here to help you. You can either facilitate that help or you're on your own. And maybe 2 weeks ago, I'd have been like, oh, it's okay. Here, I'll do it for you. No, you do your own work. I have enough work of my own to do. But I'm always running around trying to help everybody. Well, maybe karma wants that person to learn a lesson. You don't get your work done. There are repercussions. There are consequences. See, so I am learning for myself with the mirror that our actions have consequences. And that if you run around helping everybody all the time, you're interrupting karma. People don't need help. They need support. So help them help themselves. Help them do it themselves. Because there's that saying, again, wouldn't be a thing if it wasn't a thing. And that is, I can fish for you and I will feed you a feast. But if I teach you how to fish, you can build your own feast. Right? So we are building our own feasts. And this circles right back around to one of my favorite sayings. And I every time it comes up, I will repeat it and shout it from the ceiling. When you finally have enough, don't build a bigger fence, build a bigger table. Sit and chew on that. I remember the first time I read that. I was like, huh. Because don't we tend to do that? The more we get, the more I've got a new car, I've got a flat screen TV, we build a bigger fence, we put up alarms, we push people away. No, I want more people at my table. Come on in, right? We need to bring more villagers to the table. My table is huge right now. My table used to only fit 5. Table of 5. That was my immediate family, my husband and my 3 children. My husband. Now my table seats 1,000. My village comes to the yard, right? Oh, Gypsy. You know what? And I'll tell you, when I've been missing these, I feel it because I don't hold myself accountable. Knowing I got to come in here twice a week and be like, we got work to do. I didn't do my work. Sometimes it's okay. Those times that you feel like, oh, I'm not doing this today. Those are the times you need to do it the most. I'm telling you, those are the times you need to push yourself to do those wellness things the most. So again, y'all are getting stuff from this. I'm getting 100-fold from it, because in helping you guys, it's holding me accountable and making me do the work. So I'm just as much in it as you guys are. Yeah. So, and like, that's the thing. When I was doing this one, when I was starting to create this one and I was thinking about it, what do I want to do? Because, I was like, we got to do a boggy blanket. It's been a while of my own, and I was just like, no, it's got to be easy. It's got to be simple, but it's got to be eye-popping. Like, we want to be drawn into it. I was being really cruel to myself because I wasn't doing the mindful and the wellness. I hadn't done it for like a month. I had just been doing my Saturday lives, and I found myself being really negative. I was like, nobody's going to want to do this. Maybe I should have Juan do the tutorial. Then people will do it, and making all these excuses to not present this to you guys. Like, I felt at first, I was like yesterday, I was talking to Mama Swift, and I was like, something's missing. Something's missing. Should I do the 3 rows of the double crochets in between? And I started second guessing myself. And I was like, I don't know. Somebody, because someone somewhere has done the sedge stitch up and down like this. It's the sedge and the reverse sedge. And I was like, there's got to be someone. But so what? So what if someone else has done a blanket that looks exactly like that? So what? I'm doing one for luck of the draw. No, because somebody's going to say something. I started getting in my own head. But since I have been doing the wellness and the mindful the last couple of weeks and polishing my armor, get it trued up, make sure there's no nicks in my armor, because you shall not get into those volatile areas. I'm not going to let you. Oh, Pimps in it. There's my Sonita, Bonita, Pimps in the house. Oh, I love you. Buddy. Oh, you honey bunnies. We are the original honey bunnies, aren't we? Thank you for being here, Sugar. Thank you for dropping in. Let's do this one real fast because you want to hear it. I was grooving. Thank you, my Sonita Bonita. I love you, baby. And for those of you that don't know, my pimps are professionals in management positions, in the famous words of Sweet Daddy D, Jeff Dunham, Sharon, you tippet, Sharon. You guys crack me up. Oh, you want the other phones? Let's do the new sexy phones. I don't know about y'all. I love that new one. I love the new one. It's a little funky because we getting funky. Love it. Yeah, swatch mode. I love that. Swatch mode means silently watching. Up in a tree house. She up in a tree house in a beanbag with a cup of. Oh, so good. But yeah, like I was saying though, but then with getting in here and polishing my armor and Sean, thank you, sweetheart. Polishing the armor and taking the baby steps and showing myself that I can complete tasks that I set forth and getting the confidence in myself. I've started going, I know my stitches are going to love this one. And if not a single person makes it, if it makes Madonna smile, my work is done. I don't care. I'm doing it to put a smile on Madonna's face and let her know she is loved and missed, and our community is not the same without her. Just saying. I know we have our Soila. Soila is like the mod extraordinaire, but Madonna is the OG. Madonna is the OG. She is the original mod extraordinaire. And we miss her. But where she's at up in the mountains, she can't get a signal anymore. So it's really hard for her to put up content. She did just put something up. And she does have memberships, you know, because we try to help give her a little bit of pocket cash because she's in a facility. So go over and check her out. A lot of people, if you don't know her, you don't get why we love her so much. But if you give her a chance and watch, she's hilarious. It's all her. I could give a what personality. The bowl of stitches she gives is empty because she gives no stitches. She does not care. But lovely woman, lovely Madonna Ballard. If y'all don't know her, but yeah, Madonna is the. In fact, if we want to drop her, is any of my pimps able to drop her? If not, I can do it real fast. But we need to go over and help her, and because a little bit of chump change. I mean, for 50 cents, you know, it's 99 cents. 99 problems, but a girl ain't one. Okay. Did we get it? There's Mama Swift. Okay, Mama Swift did it. Of course she did. I didn't want you to put down your hook. But yeah, Madonna Ballard she is old school. I mean, she had a channel before I even had a channel. She had a channel even before Granny D had a channel. She used to be the original moderator for Granny D. But yeah. Hey, Marianne, what's going on, my winch-o-liciousness? I haven't seen you in a while, sweetheart. Miss your face. Lydia, hello, love. Yeah, so sorry, a bunch of you guys rolled up in here, and I was up on my podium. I was up on the podium. Oh, did we? Okay, we danced for Sharon. Okay. But yeah, a bunch of y'all came in here and I didn't get to say hello. So, but hello, sprinkles to you in your day. Yeah, I call y'all Stitches because I don't know your names individually. Cat Williams. But he doesn't say Stitches. I call y'all Stitches. Oh, so funny. Deb Dow. I'm going to show you a sneak peek. Where is it? I've got all fabric behind me. Look it. I got you a whole bolt. But I know you said no lines, but they're granny squares, sis. Yeah, got you a whole bolt. I'm getting them ready. And then, okay. Some honeybees. That's a whole bolt too. I got you full bolts of everything. So there's like anywhere from 6 to 8 yards in all of these. I got you a bunch. And then I had picked up this stuff at first because I was gonna make something myself. So this stuff is like what Deb Dow does. It's already quilted and it's got the stuffing in it already. But it's already quilted. We only had two colors. I have this cream and a navy blue. But I might split this one with you. This one was really expensive and I got it for like $2 a yard. Love it. Oh, and I got some of this for myself. I'm going to make a tablecloth. Sorry, Deb Dow's here. Y'all just pay attention for a second. I got Deb Dow a bunch of fabric. Oh, look at this one. Look at this one. This one's really pretty. It's for fall, y'all. Oh, this stuff is heavy. But yeah, see, it's got the flowies and all the, what does it say? It says, gather together, thankful and blessed. Thankful. Happy fall, y'all. But yeah, so I got Deb Dow. When we went to measure all the fabric and we did that was before all the sales. At that time, the yarn or the fabric was only like 40% off. That right there, retail, the fabric that I got was about $600 worth of fabric. $600. But I waited till like the last day and the fabric was up to like 70% off. I got it for about, I think it was just shy of $100. I was like, ooh, I got the things. You want to see some more? There's a whole box here, Deb. So there's that. This is the blue one. This is that blue one that's felted or that's quilted already. I got some pinks. Got some pinks. Oh, I got you a. This stuff is heavy. Cheese and crackers. Got you a bunch of solid colors. Purple, green, teal, blue, and purple. Lots of solid colors. Now this one is just, it's kind of hard to see. There's like a texture. They're like little squiggly lines, you know, for the, there's not a lot of this one, but I got that one too. And then, like I was telling you, I got this one in several colors. This one's blue. That other one was purple. But the granny squares. And then, oh, Debdow. Look at them. Aren't they so pretty? Oh, aren't they so pretty? I thought that would be beautiful. But, and then this one, I got, I got things that would go together. And then this one, you can't, they're little tiny, I can't see, little tiny flowers. So pretty. But I tried to get things that would coordinate. Flutterbys. Yeah, I had to get the flutterbys. Yeah, that's all of them. See, if I don't use all, see, I've gotten these two to go together, but I really want to make a tablecloth out of this one. So those go together. Oh yeah, sorry, this one's, it's dark gray. That's the other one. I thought it was purple. I think I put the purple one back. And then the flutterbys, or the bumblebee. Yeah, no, I'd say 80% of those are all full bolts. And I got an additional 10% off of all of them when I bought the full. It's called the remnant, the remainder of the bolt. So yeah, like I said, there's about $600 worth of fabric there that I got for less than $100. So I am sharing with you. I know, aren't those butterflies so pretty? That's kind of what, I didn't know what you wanted to do with it, Deb. Now, I want you to be compensated for your time. I mean, I always try to pay the shipping when you allow me. When you allow me, I'm still waiting for you to tell me how much that last one was. But if it helps you feel productive and you want to do that, I would love that. But I was also doing it so if people wanted bags, that they could order with you, and I was helping with the fabric. So you do whatever you want with it. This is for you. This is the treat for you, because you mean that you're like one of the matriarchs of the village. But I think they're all upstairs. My duffel. Oh yeah, my duffel totes are all upstairs because I have things in them. So Debdow makes duffel totes. So it is a duffel bag. It's a little bag with things, but then the closure is like a duffel. It's a drawstring, so you don't have buttons or what are those called? Zippers. I hate zippers. They always snag my work. And buttons get in the way too. But the duffel, I love the duffel. Let's talk about this one right here. So you see how it's a little tote. Beautiful little tote with and you guys can't see it, but it's quilted. I'm trying to get in so you could see, but you can't see. They're quilted. And then this is the tote part of it. So your closure. Oh, I can't get my little string. Oh, there it goes. See, and she's got little ribbon in there. So it seals like a tote. You just stuff that inside and you're ready to go. Oh, and I have my row counter right here, my abacus row counter that holds my stitch macas from Marianne the Crotchety Clocker. But yeah, this is a duffel tote, and she's been making them for the community and for fundraisers and for special gifts for people. Like them special gifts for people. We just smack somebody upside the head with one. But I want you to be compensated for your work. So in all of my show notes, which Juan calls them the show notes, the description of the videos has Deb Dow's email. It says the Duffletotes from Deb Dow. It has her email. If you guys are interested, get a hold of her. She is in Canada, so right now it probably isn't a good idea to be shipping anything. But when this too shall pass, it always does, we'll be back in business. But that'll give her time to get stuff made. So I don't want to open a can of worms, Deb Dow, but because you know the Stitches love bags. But it's a perfect size for little whip, like on the go. I use mine as a purse. I put my whip in there, and then I have all my stuff with the purse. Aren't they? Deb's, and then she made me one that means the world to me. One side is like the American, it's like USA, and the other side is Canada. It's the fabric is beautiful, but it's my favorite bag because it's a little bit of her and a little bit of me together. All right, we got 1 minute, Dougie Fresh. Did I see my Ola Joe? Hi, Andy. Love you, baby. But yeah, so if you guys are interested in those duffel totes, get a hold of her. It's a ball sack. It is a ball sack. It's a duffel tote. Duffel tote. You can use a fuzzy butt song to anybody. Because that's Chunky Monkey Market Bag. Market bag. I've been trying to little by little tease him with that again. And I was like, oh, we're going to bring it back. We're going to bring it back. Chunky Monkey Market Bag, Market Bag, Market Bag. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? We watch. We're going to start it again. He's got to do another Chunky Monkey Market Bag. I love you, Mostester. Yeah. Right. Sharon. And Sharon. See, she's in Canada. For all my Canada babies, it'll be easy for you to get it back from her. It'll be easy. Shipping won't be so much. But yeah, I was thinking about when I send her this, I'm going to send her a little spot of cash and say, can you make me about 4? I'm going to use them as channel treats. But we'll get together, Deb Dow. I already have something else I got to discuss with you. Okay. I've got your stitch macas too. I'm so bad. I can't believe she sent me beads like a year ago and I totally forgot about it. That's when was it when we lost Isaac? I thought that was right during the time when we lost Isaac. And then the next thing we know, here comes Jory. And so I was like, they're right here. I'm gonna send them to you with the fabric. So I did not forget, Deb Down. Hold on, I know I got 1 minute. I got 1 minute. Oh, here's 2. I have 1 more. Ouch. I have 1 more that I'm working on, Deb Dow. But here's 1 with the little charms. And then see, there's that little snowman. And here's some more charms hanging. And there's a little charm. So I have that one that I did with it. That's got a little owl and some things. And then, and see, the little charm. The little charm says, Mom. And then this one with the purples, there's a little charm with a little wisteria and an owl. And then there's some more beads. And then this bead right here is, in fact, there's another one. 1, 2, 3 of these ones from Spring the Fiber Enthusiast. That's a hand-blown lamp work bead right there. And then there's the little football and the little heart that's like the, what is that, the finish line flag? Yeah, so I have those too. These are bag charms. These are bag charms with the key. You have the key keeper. So these will hang on her bags. So these were special beads that Deb sent me that mean a lot to her. Oh, no. It seemed, I just feel bad that it took me so daggum long to get them. But I did, do I did a lot of special work. So, see this one? This one right here is one of Spring's. This is one of Spring's. Is that one of Spring's? No, these were some hand-blown beads that I got from a local artisan. So, yeah, you've got some springy dingy beads. Oh, no, there's actually this whole section right here. This 1, 2, and 3. Those are all hand-blown beads from Spring. The Fiber Enthusiast. So, yeah, she's amazing. In fact, I got to get some more. My eyes are sweating. I can't see. I can't see. But, yeah, so. Yeah, well, I got you. I feel bad sometimes because I've all this hand-dyed yarn from the Podiversary. That was May 4th. It's been a month, and I'm so sorry, you guys. But I'm getting them all together. In fact, lavender sashes. I've been making lavender sashes and getting it all ready. So I love you, sweetheart. Okay, so I think that's it for today. I got to get ready. I got to go to work. I've had back-to-back inspections for like the last 3 days. I'm tired. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, all 3 days. Yep. Mama Swift got all of her packages out. Those were from the Podiversary. Did Joyce Nomura ever get a hold of you? I think she won the shawl. I haven't seen her. I've been keeping an eyeball out for Joyce Nomura. Joyce! If you watch this, claim your prize, woman. Send me that. I have your address. You know what? We should just send it to her. I have her address. Yeah, we should. I'll just send you her address, and then we'll send that one. Let me know, and I'll PayPal. But yeah, packages. See, and I set a precedence. It's like, handwritten card with lavender sashes and all the things. But presentation is everything. Okay, I'm going now. Okay, I've had a lovely day. I so needed this. So remember, mirror, mirror, breath work, 11:11. Polish your armor. Baby steps. Do not run before you walk. Vima, welcome in, sweetheart. But yeah, it's been a wonderful time seeing you. Thank you, everybody that's come in. If you're new, I am here Monday nights at 7 p.m. Pacific time, Wednesday mornings at 8 a.m. Pacific time, and then Saturday mornings at 11 a.m. Pacific time. So far, those are my content days. And yep, luck of the draw goes out tomorrow. We're going to knock it out. Yeah. Oh, this is my luck of the draw. Luck of the draw 11. There are my 5 weeks. 1, 2, 5, 10. Ruana, baby. Yeah, love it. I love Ruanas. They're so fun to make. So easy to make too. Mindless. All right. I'm going now. Love you guys. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for allowing me to be silly and to make you laugh and to be kind of, yeah, like the other Stitch just said, that I am a very unique individual. Yes, that is a word I've heard before. Silly Willy. All right. I love the Hun Bunnies. I love you guys. Okay, I'm going. Queen, okay. Somebody else say it first. Bye. Okay, there she goes. She said, like, go away. See you guys on Saturday. Bitchy faces. Bye.